What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 302 Birds. My name is Cole. I'm here with Dalton, Declan, Zep, and Jordan. Yeah, we got an exciting one here. Coming off a bye week. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're excited, headed in the Redskins. Have a lot for you guys today. Dalton, you want to hit that intro? Awesome. So super exciting night, guys. We have another jersey giveaway. We're super hyped about it. Darius Slay this time. Yeah, super hype. But before we get to that, I do want to give a shout out again to El Diablo for sponsoring the podcast. El Diablo is a local Delaware restaurant. Have everything from quesadillas, bowls, tacos, salads, everything you want. I would say it's the best restaurant in Delaware. I don't know if you guys would agree. Would you guys agree?
Completely.
I don't even think it's a competition.
Yeah, right. So honestly, you can't help but stop once you've had it once. It's literally the best. The soda machine. Listen to this, dude. The soda machine in El Diablo, it's different because it's all like cane sugar. It's all like natural lemonade, like all fresh, all farm to table. The best. Stop at El Diablo today. Tell them 302 Birds sent you. Dalton,
Thank you,
giveaway.
Cole. That was perfect. Guys, Cole took the words right out of my mouth. El Diablo is perfect, just like Cole's description of him. I don't think you can have a better one. Look, guys, we got the jersey contest going on for the Darius Slay jersey giveaway. If you win, I will be DMing you on either TikTok or Instagram. You could DM me if you're watching right now and you want to be helpful. But this is all people that have entered through TikTok. It's amazing. We're up to over 100 subscribers right now on YouTube. We're going to try to keep doing these jersey giveaways for you guys all Christmas time if we can.
Can you scroll down like slowly so they can see that we're not just putting our names in here? All our names are at the top. We've got a lot of people lined up for this jersey, so we're super excited.
If they have a TT, that means that you guys are from the TikTok. Cool. You know, there's been a lot of people, and this is a mixture too of the people that have entered from our first contest. But without further ado, guys, Jack, do you want to tell us to hit it?
Hit it.
The winner of the Darius Slay jersey, Jackson, can you read this for me?
Yes. It looks like it says the real Garrett Hooper.
The real Garrett Hooper.
We should have had somebody who can actually read that.
Hey, the real Garrett Hooper. If you're watching right now on TikTok, you just
Please
won
stand
the jersey.
up.
Please
stand up. Come on the podcast, talk on the show. Our last guy that won was David Bergner.
We need him on, and we need him to wear the jerseys when they come on. That's what.
Oh yes. So wait, Cole,
great call.
Can you DM Bergner right now and see if maybe he wants to come on the show, like for 10 minutes, like in a few minutes?
Yeah. I'll send him a text.
Hey, TikTok, unsuspend me, okay?
Shut up. Oh, Zeb is not happy with you guys on TikTok. You hear that, Seahawks?
I use TikTok like once a month. I get suspended for nothing. Unbelievable.
It's never for nothing. It's never for nothing.
You're also a loser. Josh, I saw you earlier trying to throw a ball, and that was so unathletic.
What kind of ball?
It was a football when he has his hand.
Cole.
Josh,
go deep.
Guys, do you want to see something?
Dude, I look like Jalen Rieger. I fucking dropped.
You want to see something funny?
I would love to see something.
What is it, Jack?
Look who that stud is.
Dear God.
Ooh.
Is this what you guys do when the stream drops by accident? Jack pulls out baby pictures, his go-to.
I'm happy that's the only thing Jack pulled out. You know what I'm saying.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. But anyway, The real Garrett Hooper. I'll DM you on TikTok, man. Tonight, I'm writing down your name right now. You're gonna get a Darius Slay jersey. I hope to God that you're an Eagles fan. I won't feel as bad giving it away. We all love Bergner, like, don't we? Like, wouldn't you guys love to have Bergner on the podcast? He wears an Eagles jersey every day. Like, that's sick. Like, man, he does. Look at his Instagram, Cole. I swear to God, on his Instagram, he posts a picture every day.
I know him.
He's the boy. So I mean. Like, I was happy when he won. Garrett Hooper, I hope that you're a true Eagles fan. I got no doubt that you are. But look, we're going to kick it to our first call-in. Philly Mike. Philly Mike.
Philly Mike in the house.
Philly Mike, what's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Hey, look, guys. I really want Carson Wentz back. I really want him back. I can't stand this new guy, Jalen Hurts, and what's that other guy's name? The other guy, the Minshew Mania guy. I don't like him. I don't like his mustache. Carson Wentz, clean shaven guy. He was a good guy. He threw the ball. I want Carson Wentz back in Philly.
What makes you want Carson so bad exactly? Like, what do you miss exactly the most about Carson Wentz?
Well, how much time you got here, dog? Because Carson Wentz, 6'4", can throw the ball out of the stadium. Carson Wentz, just athletic. He just did an incredible.
He's
overall,
speechless.
He's Carson Wentz is the greatest quarterback that Philly's had since Nick Foles, and that's saying a lot.
Since Nick Foles. All right. Look, Philly Mike. Jack, do you have any questions for Philly Mike or anything? I know Philly Mike's time here is limited. He's got to get back to the job that he works. He won't tell me what that job is.
I got 3 fingers because of the warehouse. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
It sounds like you have
Philly Mike. If you are walking down the streets of Philly and you see a burning house and a baby's hanging out the window, are you going to catch that baby?
The baby hanging out the window. It's too late. It's too late for the baby. It's too late for anybody. Baby's probably going to die.
Hey, Philly Mike, you know what? Would Aguilar catch that baby, though?
Rega, Aguilar, both of them dropping the baby.
Oh, shit.
And Jalen Hurts not getting the baby anywhere close to the receiver. That's the problem. That's the problem. So we want Carson Wentz back.
Philly Mike, do you think the Redskins are going to lose to the Eagles coming off a loss to the the Cowgirls?
Oh yeah, Tyler Heineke is the only quarterback worse than anyone the Eagles got right now, and I think the Eagles going to the playoffs. Go Birds, going to the playoffs. So forget the football team or the Redskins or the Orange Skin, whatever the Orange Pill, Orange Chicken. I don't care what they are. The Eagles are winning. Go Birds.
Love it.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Hey, Philly Mike, as always, thank you for joining, brother. Appreciate you and your Carson Wentz takes. We love you. We'll have to see if you can come back. Maybe we can meet you in person sometime at the link or something. I heard you live around there.
Somewhere around there, dog. But love y'all. Have a great show. I'll always watch. I love watching the show. Y'all take care.
Love you, Philly Mike. Thanks for coming through, brother. Take care.
Philly Mike sounds like he spends a little too much time at Patty's Pub if you pick it up like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Philly Mike's from, but I'm starting to think
I
it's
actually
not
met Philly Mike outside of a bar.
I think it's not Philly.
So I'll tell you guys how I met him. I met him outside of a bar smoking a cig. And I went up to him and I was like, hey, Carson Wentz or Jalen Hurts. And he looks at me and goes, oh my God, Carson Wentz. And we talked for a good 15 minutes. And I said, I have a podcast if you ever want to come on. And he took me up on it. So shout out to Philly Mike. He said Carson Wentz is good because Carson Wentz is Carson Wentz. I think that was the reasoning. And Carson Wentz is really good and really awesome. So
he doesn't.
He also said he was clean shaven. I'm not sure when the last time Carson Wentz didn't have a beard, but hey, Philly Mike is Philly Mike. He's going to do his thing.
Anything he says is true. We just have to take his word for it.
It's gospel. It's gospel.
It's true.
I honestly think, guys, that might be it for our call-ins tonight. So we can kind of just dive into the other topics. I just want to put that graphic on the screen one more time and say thank you to El Diablo for sponsoring Jack's Weekly Call-ins, giving somebody like Philly Mike a chance to speak for himself. We love you guys. Appreciate you. Food's delicious. I guess we're going to kick it next to
Can I say something about our sponsors real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
All right. I'm just going to throw this out there.
Hit me.
If at any point this season or next season, we get 1,000 viewers watching us live. Okay, 1,000. That's a lot. I understand. 1,000. I will get the El Diablo logo tattooed on my butt.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And I'd like to think that Jack and Cole might go with me to that appointment.
Yeah,
and
no,
get
I
the
think I
same
would
thing.
too.
I'll get the Diablo logo tattooed on me. I don't know if I would put it on my ass, but
Oh,
I'll definitely get it.
Listen, that's El Diablo goes in through the mouth, and you know where it leaves.
Ah,
It's rough
true.
down there. Yeah,
True.
I think that's a perfect place to put it.
That is very fair.
Damn. So
All right,
1,000
Josh,
viewers
can we make
live.
another one of these bets later in the show with not somebody's company logo, but like 1,000 viewers so that I can put it on TikTok and make it happen? Because as
I
much
think
as you
El
love
Diablo
El
would-
Diablo, I don't know if they want their logo on your butt.
They will never know.
I think they would love it on my butt.
I think they would love it on his butt because that means 1,000 viewers.
1,000 viewers on my butt.
Hey, free ads are free ads.
We'll,
Okay?
we'll
I mean,
vlog we will vlog the whole tattoo thingy. Me going in, me coming out. It'll be fun.
that's
great
content.
And that'll be sponsored by El Diablo as well.
Exactly. Content's content. All right. All right.
Oh
No
my
such thing as
God.
bad publicity.
Anyways,
Eh,
Oh, yeah.
Let's read it this
let's
way.
make another bet real quick. Let's
Didn't
make
work
another
well
bet
for
real
Carson
quick.
Wentz.
How about if this if this video or our show gets 1,000 viewers at any point within the next year, so by 2022, I don't know. You guys on TikTok, comment what Josh should get tattooed on his ass.
Christmas
Oh,
2022.
Yeah, Christmas 2022, and I like the idea of letting you guys on TikTok comment what should Josh get tattooed on his ass if we get 1,000 viewers within the next year.
This seems
I'll get the same tattoo.
Same.
Cole's saying that he'll get the same tattoo. All
all right.
right.
We got a threesome tattoo bet going on
Yes.
here. I love it.
Yes.
Have I hit the intro yet? I think I did, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Perfect. Just wanted to make sure.
Jesus
Anyway,
Christ.
I guess we're good to get into our first topic. I mean, Josh, if you want to kick this one off, you can. But the first topic that I want to talk about is heading into the Washington football team game. What are your guys' thoughts? What are your guys' predictions?
My thoughts are that I hope this game happens. And here's why. As of, I want to say 5 p.m. today, the Skins, Washington football team, whatever, we're going to refer to them as this Redskins the rest of this podcast, just accidentally. So I just want everybody to know that. They had 18 players on the COVID list. Okay. I think like Jimmy Kempski tweeted out that the head count at like 4 p.m. was like they only had 42 active members on the roster right now. Everybody suits up with 53 on a given game day. So
Do they?
yeah. So you
Is
hear
that how
like
it works? Is
yeah,
that a
they have
number?
8. Yeah, that's the number. 53 comes before 54, after 52. I hope this game happens because obviously, like, it sucks that they have to deal with COVID. If they have COVID and like they're missing their entire D line, their defense is in shambles right now due to COVID. Like, yeah, they're depleted, so hopefully it's an easy win. But I'm worried the NFL might step in. I hope they don't. I doubt they do. But it is something
cancel
we
it?
need to keep right. Yeah, they can. I mean, it's the NFL. Roger Goodell can do
They
anything.
haven't.
He's a dick, but
They haven't
Yeah.
canceled any games, have they?
they haven't. But there are 7 teams in
this year.
COVID enhanced
this year.
COVID precautions right now. So
It's the Omicron. The Omicron.
Dude,
it is.
I'd be more worried about those tornadoes than I would be COVID at this point.
Well, there's no tornadoes in DC, but
I'm just saying, if I were like the Titans and shit. Anyway, I agree. The COVID thing is going to be bad. I think they'll cancel it. They have to, right? If you have 18 people on your roster that are out, how can they not cancel it?
Can I ask a quick question then?
yeah.
Yeah.
How
You
does
just
this
did.
affect if it's canceled or they lose or whatever? Like, how does this game affect the Eagles' chances at the playoffs in your mind?
Oh,
Well,
150%. It completely is a make or break. I mean, this COVID outbreak that Washington has that Josh is highlighting, this is an early Christmas gift for us. If we can pull this out, we should have lost this game originally. So this game is make or break for us with the playoffs and the wild card spot. And I'm not going to lie, with 3 first-round draft picks, I don't know that I necessarily want us to go get a QB in the beginning of the first round. So with those 3 picks, you can wait until 12, until 15. And when you look at it, the Lions and Vikings both have top 10 picks or right around top 10 picks. and they're literally like a game out of the playoffs. So if the Eagles can make it and have like 2 or 3 top 13, top 15 picks, maybe top 20, I would be thrilled with that. Maybe if they're somewhere for 10 to 20, whatever. But if they have all that and they can maximize this year, I don't know. What do you guys think?
You're on the right track.
I think here's the issue. We don't like it would benefit us to play a depleted Redskins team this Sunday, but if they push it back, that hurts our chances for the Giants game next week. So like I think it's our best it'll be a short week.
When will they push it back? Will they push it after?
No, they'll push it to this week. They'll make it a Tuesday or Wednesday night game.
Oh.
That's if everybody can come back by then.
Well, I think that's what's going to happen. It's not. There's no extra buys. We already had our bye. The Redskins already had their bye, and there's no extra week to do it to play because there's 18 weeks this season, 17 games. So I think we got to cross our fingers and hope this game happens.
That was a great question, Declan.
If it happens, the Eagles blow them out.
Well, the Eagles win this game, but I don't know if the Eagles. I mean, do the Eagles beat the Giants?
Oh yeah, because
they've only had like 2 or 3 days rest. I don't know. This changes everything.
Yeah, I'm with Josh. I don't know if I would give us a win over the Giants.
If we're on a short week. I don't think DJ is playing the rest of the year. I think it's Glenn in time. So
yeah, no chance he plays the rest of the year, not with his neck.
Yeah. So
what are your thoughts, Cole? Do you think that the Eagles can go to the playoffs?
No. Not this year.
Well, so let me ask this.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think they'll make it this year. Go ahead, Jack. What were you gonna say?
So, what is holding us back from being in the playoffs? We have to win out the rest of our season, and then what teams have to lose?
We don't have to win out. It's basically a 4-way. The 6th and 7th seed is in a 4-way fight between the 49ers, us, the Redskins, and the Vikings. The 49ers are closer and closer each week to locking up that 6th seed. So it's basically going to be a 3-way tie between us, the Redskins, and the Vikings. The Vikings play the Bears twice, the Packers once, and they play another hard team. I forget who, but I think if we finish 3-1 on the rest of this season, I do think we have a chance of making the playoffs. I think we get that 7th seed. And
so are we 8th seed now?
We're technically
so right
ninth,
now,
ninth
Washington, Minnesota, and Saints are all 6 and 7, and that's like the order that they're in, according to ESPN at least.
We're in the
and
9th
then
seed.
The Niners are 7 and 6.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because us, the Vikings, and the Washington football team all have 6 and 7 records.
Yeah.
And the Falcons and Saints too.
The Falcons do too, but we beat both of those teams, and both those teams are shit. I
could see the Saints lucking into it though, because don't they have an easy schedule the rest of the way out? I'm looking right now. Never mind. They have the Bucks this week.
The Vikings playing the Bears twice to end the season is not helpful.
Yeah, it's not good.
But the Vikings do not beat the Packers.
But it was a good game. The Bears who the Bears played last week?
Packers?
Yeah, that was a good game. I mean,
yeah, no, they put up a fight, but
San Francisco has the Titans and the Rams in their last 2 of their last 3 weeks.
I mean, that's when the NFL expanded to the 17 playoff, I wasn't happy about it because I was like, I really think only 6 teams should make it, but it does make it interesting. We have 5 teams. 2 of them I would say are not great in the Saints and
keep tapping the screen, JoJo. Just keep tapping it. That's it. That's perfect, man. Just like that.
What are you saying, Dalton?
Sorry, I was talking to somebody on our TikTok. I thought that I muted ourselves. We have some viewers on TikTok. I was just telling them screen. Keep going now. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I think the 7th seed it makes it interesting. We're all fighting for a playoff spot.
So let me. What do you guys see the significance in? Why do you guys hold the Eagles making the playoffs? Why does that hold that much value?
Pure experience.
If they can't win, the first game, what's it matter?
Well, who says they won't be able to? I mean, I think we can beat any team in the NFC. I don't think we're better than every team in the NFC. I think we're way worse than the Cardinals and Packers, but I think we can go toe to toe with any team besides maybe the Packers.
I think you're fucking nuts.
I mean,
We've
yeah,
gone toe to toe with these teams.
we probably lose, but
We could go toe to toe with the Rams, with the Cardinals.
Oh yeah, let's go toe to toe with the Cardinals. That'll be fun.
I mean,
yeah, genius.
The Bucks. The
listen,
Bucks.
Yeah, we can hang with them too.
what's the thing that the
Probably
Eagles
win the fucking
offense?
Super Bowl.
The
this
last
year, dude.
closest team that we went close with was the Cowboys. And look what happened.
We got blown out, but that was before we started running the ball. Running the ball
True.
in playoff season when it's cold and people are hurt, teams are hurt, teams are going to be dealing with COVID. They might be missing some of their defensive tacklers. It is such a game changer.
I don't know.
I don't think we win, but I still want us to get playoff experience, right?
Yeah.
You know what the biggest difference in 2017 between Wentz playing in the playoffs and Foles would have been? Foles had played in a playoff game before. Wentz never had. I just think it's a huge experience boost.
Yeah,
It's a completely different game.
I don't see how it's like that.
Can we talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a little bit on here?
Yeah. How many viewers, real quick, do we have on TikTok?
We have 5 on there, and then we have
What are they saying?
we bounce back and forth between 5 on here. So we're about at 10, which is pretty good. That's the most we've ever had consistently. But I want to talk about something real quick.
It's 1% of
I
what
didn't
we
mean
do.
to talk about it every show. Brandon Brooks. Here's what I'll say about him for the Eagles. Say we make the playoffs. Let's just say it hypothetically. I don't want Brandon Brooks to come back in the game, even if we could use him, because I want to protect his trade value and his asset value. I want to get something for him. I think that he's not going to be here next year. And because of that, I'd rather let somebody else develop and get the playoff experience. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you guys want Brooks to play like if we made the playoffs? I mean, is that a crazy thing to say that I'm saying? I don't know. What do you guys think?
No, I think without Brooks, we've been the offensive line, especially after the the Jets game. Even though it was the Jets, they played really well. I mean, we're probably gonna lose half our line like this end of the season because Kelsey's gonna probably retire. Lane Johnson, we don't know what he's gonna do, and then I want to see us get the younger guys in, get experience throughout the rest of the weeks. And then come back, first game next season strong. And I think our young guys, Leonard Dickerson, who else? Who I'm trying to think of? I can't think of anything.
Jack Driscoll, Nate Herbig.
Yeah.
Mailata.
They have, proven themselves so far. And, I think, yes, Brandon Brooks has been injury prone. I don't think it's worth us putting him back in the lineup at all. Let them fizzle out, and then, teach the younger guys what to do. Kind of be like that.
Who do you think wants him?
I have no idea.
Somebody's going to be willing to take a flyer on him at least, I think.
If
Probably
someone
won't
takes
get a ton.
Who took Jason Peters? If Jason Peters can go
Bears.
somewhere, Brandon Brooks can go somewhere.
Like, what about like the Steelers? Like with Najee Harris, they could use a good inside blocker. I mean,
That's
you
true.
guys don't see the Steelers taking. I guess they don't want somebody old at that position anymore.
Zep says no.
Why do you say no, Zep?
Well, what you guys are like, he's not a free agent until 2025. So people are going to have to take up that massive salary that he has.
What's massive? What's his salary right now?
Probably like
got
a
it, I
shit
got it.
ton knowing Howie because Howie fucks it.
His salary is about $14 million a year.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Jason Peters, the Bears took him because he was a free agent and they could sign him for basically a bag of balls. Brandon Brooks, they're going to have to take that salary. I think if Brandon Brooks is healthy and Lane Johnson approves, we play Brandon Brooks. I don't think we rush him back if he's not healthy. If he's like 80%, don't play him. But I get that we want to get young guys experience, but I think holding him off for trade value reasons is fucking nuts. Especially when it's not like
This far out, I agree.
it's not like we know what like next year holds. Like if Brandon Brooks is healthy next year, I don't see us trading him. I think we keep him. Especially we become a run heavy offense. Like having Brandon Brooks is not going to be an issue. Having too many offensive linemen is never a bad thing.
That's true. That's very true with how healthy they get. But at the same time, like, you got to know it's a business too. Like, I feel like you got to know when to flip these guys when you can. I don't know. What do you think, Jack?
I hit my points. I mean, Declan, do you have anything you want to say?
Nah, I'm just as conflicted as you guys. I mean,
Go ahead.
Go
Declan.
ahead.
I
No,
thought you
no,
were
no.
done. No. Go. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
no, I am. I was just
Dickhead.
gonna say maybe not
Cole the
this
dickhead.
year. What did you say?
I said Cole the dickhead.
No, I was just gonna say maybe don't play him the rest of the year, but you got to work him in next year if his contract's that big. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I didn't realize his contract was that big, and I didn't
Me
realize he
either.
was here until 2022. Yeah, you have to play him.
2025.
2025?
Yeah, we're married. I want to know why the fuck Howie
Yeah.
did that.
Then he's playing. He's playing.
How old is he? Like,
32.
he's 30
Oh,
fucking two, and we haven't
good
locked
Lord.
up until he's 35. What the fuck? Sorry.
How
Like,
wait?
what
What year is it now? 2020.
2021, 22.
Carry the.
So he's got 4 years. It's not too terrible.
Yeah,
Well,
but that
boy,
means he probably signed that deal what a year or 2 years ago. That's like insane. They signed him to a
15
deal.
million
At
is
like 30.
crazy, but like being 35 years old is not insane.
No, it's not that.
It's insane for a lineman. A lineman's taking a beating, but
Well, wasn't there that 40-year-old that just started this weekend? I forget
Yeah,
who. That's not
Whitworth.
that bad.
Tom
No,
Brady.
he's not. He didn't start this weekend. He's been playing all season.
No, he's 40 though.
But he like just turned
He
40.
turned 40 this season.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah.
He's he's a good, offensive lineman. He's old for offensive lineman. I don't know why he's still playing.
Because he's so good.
I
But if
think he's-
Brooks is like a problem now, it's not gonna get better, you would think, right? So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
you can.
I think
It's a bad
I think-
situation all around.
True.
I just think
think-
if he's healthy and he plays, we play him.
I don't even think you can. I don't think you can even think about whether or not he'd be, if he's gonna get injured. Like, he's gonna play for $15 million a year. Like, you're gonna play if you're, sore or not.
I will also say Brandon Brooks is a great player and a great teammate. And if he thinks that him sitting is best for the team, I think he would do that. Maybe not for salary reasons, but if he's hurt, if he's not 100% back and they try to rush him, I think he will say maybe let the young guys play. Especially, this is all on the notion that we make the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs, like, he's not going to come back for a Week 18 that we're not fighting for anything. So
That's the thing. Like, they have to decide what this season is, right? So if they're trying to make a playoff push, then he needs to stay off the field, especially with how important chemistry is in this day and age on the offensive line.
Yeah, build
But
those
if they're-
relationships.
Yeah, but if they're rebuilding, then why not see what he has in the tank for the rest of the year and see how he fits in? So it's like, I think this week decides whether or not he plays the last few weeks. If they win this week, then it's playoff time. If not, maybe you slot him in the next few weeks and see how he does with the younger guys, especially if he's going to be on the roster.
I think you sit him the rest of the year, no matter what. Let him get his break. What do we have? We have 4 weeks left. Let him take the rest of the year off. If we're going to pay him $15 million a year and we give him, the rest of the year off, fully recover, crank out the off season, and by next fall, he should be like an absolute beast. Like,
well, yeah, you
And
can
he-
say that, but how much can we trust him for not being injured? You know what I mean?
well, as much as we trusted Carson Wentz.
I guess.
we
but,
didn't.
like,
That's why we drafted Hurt. God damn it. That fucking.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. What else you got,
No.
Dalton?
This is all the Washington football team, the Cardinals,
Good.
and who's he? Wait, hold on. I'll get back to this point. We should
Who?
not even be in this playoff hunt. The Cowboys and Washington football team were supposed to run away with our division. Those two teams were supposed to be great. We weren't supposed to be in the playoffs. We were supposed to be shitty and play all the young guys. But this false hope that I had to make the playoffs ruins everything. The Cardinals being too good,
Josh, are you still on the train that you want us to be in the playoffs, or are you still?
I want to. I'm just saying,
Beginning of the show,
How
you
could
were
you not?
all on the playoff boat.
How
I'll
could you
blame him.
not?
He wasn't on the
Wouldn't
playoff
it?
list.
No,
I'm
I am
always
all
on.
on the playoffs. I'm all on the playoffs. But I'm saying, wouldn't it be just so much easier if like we were like 5-8 and the Cowboys and the Redskins were like way better than us, and we were just like,
Yeah,
let's just let
maybe,
the
but
young
that's not
guys
what's
do?
going on.
That's
I
not why
know.
you play the game.
I know. I'm just saying.
That's not what happened. So here we are.
I was so looking forward to like just a chill rebuild year, and now I'm stressed out about the playoffs. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Frank the Tank. Oh, Jesus.
What's up, Rami?
I love the Franklin hat. I love it.
Yep, all day. You know me. How
Yeah.
you guys doing?
Good, how are
Look
you?
who joined the show tonight, Frank the Tank. Frank, we're talking about the Eagles draft picks. You can do the honors and take this one first. Who should the Eagles take with their draft picks this year? They got 3 of them. What positions do you want with those 3 draft picks?
So it matters. I hate Howie. I hate the draft. Everything.
That's a broken man.
Reports just came out like Justin Jeffries has over 1,300 yard. No, all our wide receivers combined has 1,300 yards. Justin Jeffries has 1,600.
Oh my God.
Just for this
It's our
season.
quarterback's fault. That's mostly our quarterback's fault. I want to say
That's
that.
not a quarterback's fault. It's just a quarterback that has a limp arm.
So it's his fault.
I don't know. Because the O-line,
You could blame scheme a little bit too, I think.
I think
Yeah, you can.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
good on his feet. I mean, we're not going to deny it. Our rushing, if our rushing and passing were the same, we would be one of the most dominating.
On TikTok. Are the Eagles a playoff team?
Don't
You're
mute yourself,
muted.
dumbass.
So my
Keep going, sorry.
guys, now here's my question: do we include 2 first round picks and go for Pickett from Pitt, or do we more worried about the O line, or do we worry about the defense? I mean, it matters if anybody wants to move in front of us, if anybody wants to, if everybody wants like a quarterback in front of us, and I feel like a lot of teams do. The Steelers, I think the Steelers might have a shot for Pickett too. They would really like to have that kid. He's from the Pit, and I know a couple other teams that would really like someone like that. I think we sort of shot ourselves in the foot this season winning this much, but at the same time, I'm happy. So we're all in this weird predicament right now. I think I'm with Josh. Like one day I'm like, yeah, let's win this game. The next day I'm like, fuck, why'd we win that game? Like I get it. I'm both sides. I mean, pick your poison, boys. Do you want to have fun and have a mediocre year for the next, 5 years, or do you want to lose for 2 seasons and then have 3 great seasons?
Well, I
and
think we don't need to focus on a quarterback right now. We have other spots to fill that we need offensive line, we need defense. I mean, whether or not Jalen Hurts is the guy, we don't really need to draft another quarterback. I think we need to focus more on the defense because our defense is shady.
I think no matter what happens, we got to go linebacker.
Yeah,
At some point
so-
in the first round.
Yes.
We can
Yes.
score points. We need to work on stopping people from scoring points. I
Like,
think
I
our offense can develop into scoring
Linebacker.
efficient points and steady, consistent points. But like, we need to stop people from scoring.
I want
Like,
And I don't want to.
There's so much more room for development on offense than there is on defense right now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a big trade happen all season. I wouldn't mind seeing maybe Cox gone and just see what happens. Maybe we could get some draft picks out of them. I don't know. I would really like this. I do like that kid Singleton. I know that sounds crazy, but I really like him. He's our top tackling. He's a good run stop linebacker, but we really need a passing linebacker. We really need a guy that can really order the field around, really be a field general out there. And I just don't see it. I see Slay. I mean, Slay's a monster. He plays
Malcolm
against
Jenkins
top.
was that man.
He was, and I mean, I'm happy when we got rid of him. Truthfully, what has he done really with the Saints? I mean, he is a good leader in the locker room, and I give him that. And I think we definitely need a new leader in that locker room. But he's starting to lose a lot of speed underneath those legs, truthfully.
Yeah. I haven't been paying much attention to him since he left the Eagles. But I know he was a fucking leader.
Yeah.
No, he is a little cooked, which happens. He's old. He was a great player. He's cooked. He's not. Yeah,
it was fun while it lasted.
I think the biggest problem is, and I think everybody's scared as an Eagles fan and true Eagles fan, is the draft. I mean, that is like our Achilles heel right now. Everyone's scared because we're like, okay, we're going to get the Howie that we had, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or are we going to get the guy that picks Whiteside over goddamn DK or Rager over fucking Jeffries? Who are we going to get? Like, I feel like Howie Roseman really needs to start listening to whoever the other people are. He's got to stop listening to right now.
Yeah. No, we need somebody like Micah Parsons. I'm not sure if there's anyone in the draft coming up that's like Micah Parsons, but that dude is filthy.
I wanted us to draft him so bad.
Me too.
I love Devontae Smith, don't get me wrong, but Micah Parsons literally took a terrible defense to I don't want to say a great defense, but a better defense. One thing I want to talk about too before we wrap up. Did you guys hear that Nick Sirianni had Jalen Hurts and Gardner Minshew splitting reps at practice today?
I heard that, but I remember me saying when you guys are on the Minshew train that, we still run with Hurts if he's healthy. And then, like you said, if he's playing shitty, we throw in Gardner Minshew. I'm not sure hopefully Hurts starts if we even have a game this upcoming weekend. But I mean, I'm surprised they're doing this now. I mean,
you got to remember he just came off an injury too. I know it's a bye week, but they're still being pretty precautious with his ankle. That's all.
Hurts was listed as limited before the Lions game or before the Jets game, and he's still listed as limited now in the injury report. Also, like, why give it away that Hurts is back, he's healthy? Like, let Washington game plan for both quarterbacks. Like, leave it up in the air. Yep. There's no reason to say who's starting yet. I would leak so much shit to the media. Be like, oh yeah.
Make so much.
Hurts is in a walking mood.
He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Like they don't because it's a completely different offense depending on what quarterback starts. So yeah, I would leave it up in the air.
Yeah, in my mind, though, as long as that's clear to the quarterbacks, because the last thing you want is like, if you want Hurts to be your guy moving forward, the last thing you want is him questioning himself every time he has a Giants level game.
And that's what Carson Wentz did.
Exactly. Like they've been down this road literally like a year or two ago. Like if that's the kind of thing that's happening in the franchise, you got to stop that right away. But if it's the kind of thing where you're just kind of floating it in the media, trying to keep Washington on their toes, then that's totally fine. Right. But you can't make the same mistakes.
And I said this 4 weeks ago on this podcast. I said, we're going to run into another quarterback controversy. I hope that Zepp's right. They're just like putting this out there. Like, let the Redskins, not, game plan for two quarterbacks, like he said. But if it's like real and Sirianni's like thinking about starting Gardner and Philly fans like leech on to Gardner, dude, it's going to
just keep it in house. Even if you're like somewhat thinking that, don't say it to the media, because that's when he starts, hearing it over and over again. That's when it becomes inescapable. That's when the fan base gets divided. That's where you run into trouble. That's my thing.
And they're already making the memes like Minshew mania. Baker Mayfield wants to be like Minshew or whatever, dude. Like
who is
Eagles fans? I feel like Gardner Minshew is the easiest quarterback for he's so likable.
Did you guys see that post got our most likes ever on Instagram? And Josh's comment got like 37 likes. So
I stuck up for Baker Mayfield, and then people took that as me being a Browns fan, and they were talking trash on like the Browns. And I was like, "What?
Browns suck, even though you don't care."
I was like, first off, boys, I'm an Eagles fan. Second off, like, stop jerking each other off in the comments. Like, get off my dick. Okay. But honestly, I really don't think we have a quarterback controversy on our hands. I think at least for this season, when Jalen Hurts is healthy, he's playing.
Put a microscope because nothing else is happening with the Eagles right now, and they're trying to fire and just try to get some clicks, and that's really it.
No, I agree, and it sucks. Like, why is a team that is like very much in the hunt for a wild card spot, who also has 3 first-round picks, like, why do we do this to ourselves, Philly? Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Just be happy.
We should literally, I mean, look at Philadelphia media sports, man. We're one of the toughest cities in media. Next to New York and Chicago, we're probably one of the worst ones that just blow up anything. And, I mean, we have no problem believing he said, she said, bullcrap. I mean, the media is addicted to us. Once ESPN gets a sniff of it, they just blow up any team they can just to watch the controversy. Look at Tom Brady.
The Eagles.
Yeah. Oh, the Eagles. And look at Tom Brady. Like, that guy was like, and they try to make it like someone sounded bad. Bill Belichick was trying to get him, and they try to make Kraft versus Belichick, the whole 9 yards. And then they're like, no, we just didn't come to agreement. Boom. And that's how the Patriots are. I love their team because of that only. They shut down the media so quickly. They go, no, nothing's happening. They don't give them anything to bite on or chew on. And that's what Robert Kraft does. He goes, I don't like media attention. I don't like massage parlors, even though you call it. but I'm not going to talk about it. And it ends right there.
But like, I think Philly's different because, like, we're not like, as far as media goes, like, Philly fans will look at ESPN and be like, all right, fuck it. But like, we'll turn on WIP and listen to Ike Reese and we'll be like, yeah, fuck that guy. Like, yeah, let's get him. Like we love like just like the local like gossip, like what's going on. We're not like, you know, the Sports Center ESPN fans. It's like that like, you know, that
Philly's
like it's so much harder.
Philly's like the little brother, big brother, like kind of relationship where it's like who can make fun of your big brother or your little brother? Like, you can. Who else can make fun of your little brother? Like, nobody else. Like, I'll beat the shit out of you. Like, if you come at him. So like, I mean,
I don't know if you guys ever watched the little documentary that ESPN actually did, and it was amazing about Gritty. And when Gritty, like when the Pittsburgh Penguins made fun of Gritty, like, I never saw so much hate mail under one tweet from Philadelphians to the and it was probably one of the greatest marketing schemes that was mistaked. Like, they're like, whoa, I know he's ugly, but he are ugly. You can't call him ugly. And it just changed with Gritty. And then we fell in love with Gritty.
Gritty's the best. He's the best
Gritty's
mascot
a warrior.
in sports.
Gritty's the bull.
Exactly. At first, I was like, what is that? But
Me too.
one of my man, Gritty.
Still better looking than Jordan.
That's false.
Is that, as the kids say, cap, Jack?
You capping, bro. You capping.
Whatever.
Gritty doesn't have cool baby photos. Come on now.
Jordan, how do you do the podcast the night before and then call out a sick the next day of work?
Oh.
Sorry, you asked for Sarah and she wanted to ask a question. I just wanted to know.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I was sick all day.
Do you guys work with Brother Frank?
What?
Do you
We
guys
used
work with
to.
Brother
Frank used to work at ASI until like 2-3 months ago. He got a different job. But yeah, we used to work with Frank. I don't want to talk about work on here though that much. So
Hey,
anyway,
no sick day shaming. I stand by sick days, vacation days, none of that.
The only reason I made fun of him is because he went to Sarah last year. That's all I'm saying.
he did go at Frank's girlfriend.
Fiance.
Hey.
I pulled my car.
Fiance. He's
Sorry.
gonna be a married man. But anyways, does anybody else have any other topics that we want to talk about before we wrap up? Did anybody else bring anything that we didn't touch on that you guys want to talk about? I mean, I'm open to anything. We got 7 minutes left if we want to use it.
I just want to say, starting Friday, December 17th, It is the start of bowl season for college football. We have NFL Saturdays on. We have games on Saturdays, as long as COVID doesn't cancel any of this shit. We only get a few weeks of this. We get like 3 or 4 weeks of like football on every day. Let's just enjoy it, because soon enough it'll be the dead of February, and everybody will be depressed. So
Tom Brady will have another Super Bowl ring.
Well, that's hopefully that's also cap, but just enjoy it while we got it, okay? Because sooner or later
That
this
is
is all gonna
true.
be gone.
It will be gone soon, and guys, football's going to be away. But let me talk about something with you. One player that you've watched all year that's impressed you. Going off of that note, we've enjoyed it. Who's a guy that you guys have enjoyed watching all year, despite the ups and downs? Anybody want to go first?
I'll go.
All right, what do you got, Frank?
Darius Slay.
Why do you say that?
Monster year. I mean, he was sort of shut down last year, like sort of a no-show. I was a little iffy about him. Now he has, 6 interceptions, correct? Took 3 for 6. And, I mean, he's the top corner that has the most touchdowns, picked for 6s. And he's number 2 in the league for interceptions behind Diggs. So I think he deserved everything that he has right now. That contract, well worth it. He's starting to really pick up his play. They're starting to use him a lot more. They're starting to put him against a tight end. I saw them play against Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce did not have a good game against us because he shut him down. Then they put him against, and then they tried to double team Hill, and Hill was just tearing us apart. And then they put Slay on Hill and shut down Hill, and then Travis Kelce killed us apart in the second half.
I agree.
I'll go real quick with mine. Mine's easy. TJ Edwards. I think that guy has just grown so much throughout the year, and you can't not like him. What were you saying, though, Cole?
I was gonna say Boston Scott. Yeah.
Boston Market?
Yeah. Really, yeah. You really threw me off there with the Boston Market. Dude, I love their mashed potatoes.
Dude, they had the best macaroni and cheese. The best.
No,
He's all dead.
Boston Scott, dude, more heart than any guy on the team. Like, we're getting our asses beat. And there's Boston Scott just trying to run it down their throats. And to be honest with you, like going into the season, I kind of forgot about him. Like with Miles Sanders, like I'm thinking we're not using anybody else, right? But Boston Scott comes in with those short, choppy legs, and he's like, he's getting, what did he get? 5 yards per run on average last week.
He's been playing well. He's
playing really well.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm really impressed with him.
I'm gonna say Mulata. I like Mulata a lot. You guys have all seen that picture of him and Jalen Hurts, was it? At the end of the Giants game. Yeah. And him having tears in his eye. It shows me personally how much he cares about the team.
He can be a leader.
Yeah, and how he can be a leader. He's been playing really well. And he cares about his teammates, because when they were playing the Giants, he got a little chippy with the end because he was being kind of a dick to Hurts and all the offensive line.
You love to see that, don't you,
Jordan?
Jordan? You love to see that.
Yeah,
chippy.
so I much respect for Mulata.
My guy is somebody who's kind of, I think, undervalued. He tore his ACL last year, came back, has played great. Has played great this year. Rodney McLeod. I think sometimes you look at the history safety in Philly, and you look Malcolm Jenkins, B-Doc, obviously, and I think McLeod gets overshadowed, but he made one of the greatest plays in the Super Bowl with that tackle that on the red zone. I don't know if you guys remember it. It was like the dude jumped up. He basically put his cock in his mouth and just tackled him. But he's been playing great this year. He really has. We haven't heard his name called that much, and as a safety, that's a great sign. So I think, he's a real leader on the defense, and I think
he hasn't had many penalties.
Secondary has been elite.
Yeah,
we're up to 8 viewers right now on YouTube.
Too.
What a guys!
Yeah,
Macklin, even though you're not an Eagles fan, who do you like?
I was just gonna say
he likes Jalen Hurts because he threw that game.
Oh, absolutely not gonna be my answer. But my thought was Devontae Smith, and I mean it hurts to say because like that's who I wanted, But he's been unbelievable. I mean, he's a rookie, obviously, but he hasn't played like it. I think he's quickly ascending into one of the top wide receivers in the league. And I mean, he hasn't really shown much of it, obviously, because it's just not apparently how the Eagles play offense anymore. But I mean, especially toward like the middle of the year, he was unbelievable. I haven't found one guy that could guard him except maybe James Bradbury, but that's another story. But I mean, in all seriousness, he's been really good, and I think he's going to be a superstar in the next couple of years.
And to add on to that, we literally said last week, like if Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith can like get that chemistry going and like start getting on the same page, dude, that's
key.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
I mean,
He would've
our
looked so
entire
good in
passing
Lions, too.
offense is Devontae Smith and Goddard. So, yeah.
Well, my whole thing is like, shouldn't they already have a little bit of chemistry, a little
Right?
bit from Bama? So like,
I just think it's different. It's different.
Yeah, I
It's
think
big leagues.
a lot faster, and that's what I
Yeah.
think it is.
Definitely.
I mean,
They
none of
both
us
got to
play-
get adjusted, though.
Those guys are pretty big. So so I mean, you have a 6'6", 380-pound guy running a 440 at you. I think it's a little different. So no, I completely understand it.
Right. But like once they find it, like it's gonna be huge if they start clicking.
Yeah,
Like
if he's
Cole
hard to guard
said,
already, just imagine.
once it starts clicking, it'll be a beautiful thing, and that's where Sirianni's quote, "It's a plant. You got to let it grow." So it's like a flower, but
It grows.
it grows. Yeah, it grows. Anyway, Frank, do you want to do our honors tonight and hit that outro?
What?
Go ahead and hit that outro, Dalton.
Yeah, do it.